Now, KLBK Sports with the latest Dallas Cowboys coverage. This is Silver Star Nation.
Hey there, and welcome back into the Silver Star Nation. It's time for us to make our Tuesday visit with Cowboys insider Mickey Spagnola. Mickey, looks like the fog has burned off a little bit there in Dallas on the practice field today, joining us. And the sun's certainly shining on the Cowboys a little bit more this time around as they prepare for the Eagles. What do you see as maybe a bigger advantage, 10 days to prepare for Chip Kelly's offense, or maybe just the Eagles on regular rest against a physical Seahawks team on Sunday?
Yeah, I think it has to do with more of the rest. I think that first time around on Thanksgiving was physically taxing for them. With having played a Sunday night game in New York, a long plane ride back. By the time you get home, get to bed, it's 6 or 6:30 in the morning, and then you're back out here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think from a physical standpoint, that really hurt the Cowboys. From a preparation standpoint, both teams had the same amount of time to prepare for each other. So, no excuse there. This time around, I think the Cowboys will be well rested. You mentioned the 10 days between games. And from a preparation standpoint, I mean, they took their days off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, did their Christmas visits this morning, came out here. They just finished their walkthrough a little while ago, and then they're back on their regular schedule, practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then head out on Saturday. So preparation equal to whatever the Eagles are doing, but from a physical standpoint, a little bit of an advantage this time.
And you take a look at the defense. Obviously, Chip Kelly's offense based so much on motions and shifts and trying to get people out of position and maybe take advantage of some busts. How much do you think, maybe if not the 10 days of preparation, how much do you think maybe already seeing them on the field up close and personal will help out this time around?
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys that weren't with the Cowboys last year, didn't play the Eagles last year as the Cowboys did, that really got a chance to see this for the first time. And while you can prepare for it, when you're preparing on a short week the way they didn't do much more than jog through practices. You know, they'll put the pads on tomorrow. It'll be their last allowed padded practice of the year, but now you can better simulate the players, how fast they are. You know, it's one thing to kind of know what's going on, but it's another thing to get a feel for how quick it is and how quick you have to react to the read option and all the different plays they like to run. So again, yeah, I think that part will help them be much more prepared for this type of offense that you don't see on a weekly basis this time around.
And obviously looking at the final games that these two teams have after they see each other on Sunday night, the Eagles getting what's left of the Giants and the Redskins, the Cowboys having a tough one against the Colts. Do you maybe see this as a must-win for the Cowboys to have an opportunity to get into the playoffs?
Well, it's certainly a must-win if they have designs on winning the NFC East. You win the game, you've got a game up on the Eagles in the loss game, in the loss column with 2 games to go. You lose, not only are you a game behind, but you're also behind in the first tiebreaker, which is head-to-head with 2 games to go. The Eagles obviously would have won both games. So that puts you in a pretty precarious place to try to win the division. If you win out after that, all that's going to do is probably get you in a tiebreaker for a wild card berth in the NFC, and their NFC record is not quite what the other teams' records are right now from just playing the conference games. So they could get in trouble trying to win a tiebreaker if it's a 3-team tiebreaker. So, yeah, I think this is a huge, huge game that will likely determine where they're going this year unless a bunch of teams lose a bunch of games over these last 3 weeks.
All right, Mickey Spagnola, we appreciate your time. Enjoy the game up in Philly. We'll look forward to talking to you next Tuesday.
I'll be here.
All right, David, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Matt, and meteorologist Rachel Bryars joining us.